If you enroll 10 people, they give you 100,000. I used to enroll 20, 30 people every month. Every month. And for me, I did a very simple calculation. See, when I started at Cash X, Chamaido will tell you, I just came back from the UK. I think a day or two after I came back. Or you called me while I was in the UK. Yeah. As a matter of fact, somebody else had told me about Cash X while I was in the UK. And the person asked me for us to meet. But unfortunately for the person, I caught cold in the UK. So all the things that the lady sent me, I didn't open it. I had told her that I'll come and meet her in her house in London so that we can talk. But because I caught cold, I couldn't go to her house, I couldn't do anything. So I didn't even understand what she was saying. You remember the first time they mentioned the name Akash? He did. Even me, I was wondering what's wrong with this name. You know. So when I now came back to Nigeria, the owner called me. What the lady did was that she didn't explain it. So please don't make that mistake. She sent the videos without explaining it. What I do normally, what's my what I do is that I'll put the person on Zoom. I'll put the person on Zoom, explain to him what we're doing. I mean, take your smart card. Okay. I'll put the person on Zoom. So the lady then Shamaido who calls me puts it on Zoom, and I saw the thing. Even when I saw it, I didn't even take it seriously. I asked, because then I was running I have a copy trading system. So I was running my copy trading system. So even when we registered, I didn't even take it seriously. So when you are prospecting someone, please ensure that you call the person, not just send video and put the person on Zoom. Because it has also happened to another person. That one wanted to cause Forex. He sent all video. Unfortunately for him, the lady just lost her mother. So the lady wasn't even thinking about looking at WhatsApp. Then another person, I went to do an event in Abuja. Another person invited that lady to my meeting. And meanwhile, when he was sending video, he didn't tell me. So that was the first time I was meeting the lady. So I now did presentation, everything. The lady signed up under the person who invited her for the meeting. Then the other one now saw her when I added her to the group. Called me, Chairman, is it not? I said, He said, but I was the first person who spoke to her. I said, how will I know that? Did you tell me? I had to put the woman on call. Though. The man told him that all that time that you were calling, that she lost her mother. She never opened any of those things that you sent. So make sure you talk to your prospect. Put the prospect on a three-way call with your leader. Don't send people's number. Some people make that mistake. Some people will send me somebody's number to call them. I won't call the person. If you want me to talk to your prospect, call the prospect. Put me on a conference call. Don't send me your number to call your prospect. It means you're not serious or you don't really understand what we're doing. Okay, so this is gold, right? Yeah. So you can see that the scanner called gold for a buy 20 minutes ago. Do you remember what I told us earlier on that gold has to buy for some time? Was it 20 minutes ago that gold started buying? No. Gold started buying almost an hour ago. I got into gold almost 1 hour ago. I think I got into this buy while we were at Chicken Republic. That's when I entered this buy. That was when I entered this buy. And when I checked it, I think I've made over $200. And my lot size was 0.02. I didn't take any aggressive lot size. If I took my normal lot size of 0.20, I would have made like 2K now. If I made 2K now, for don't place withdrawal, just share for everybody. Okay? So, but I'm sure we all know how to use the smart card scanner, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Huh?
Yes.
No, don't worry, Chamaido will handle training on smart card scanner. Okay. So look at what has happened here. Gold started buying at. So it's important you know this because somebody will still be selling and say the scanner has not called it for a buy. Then the person will lose money. Okay. Now gold started buying at 35.53. The scanner called it for a buy at
3115.01.
Calculate how many pips between when it started buying and when the scanner called for a buy. Did you get that?
Over 200 books.
But someone will still be selling now because the scanner called for sale. So it's important you know this so you don't lose money. Because it actually happened to one of us on Friday and she lost over $300. And she sent me the screenshot that the scanner was calling for sale. Why did you not put stop loss? If you're taking trade on the smart card scanner, how many pips should be your TP? How many pips? Trade. A trade on the smart card scanner. How many pips should and
50.
how many pips should be your TP? How many pips should be your stop loss?
30. No? Did you say 30?
If you're taking trades on the smart card scanner, your TP is 30 pips, your stop loss is 30 pips. It's a ratio 1:1. That's what Joel explained. How many of us have watched his training on the smart card scanner? Have you watched his video on the smart card scanner? Well, that's where I have to go and start to. It's not taking trade with it. Because this is why people make money on the challenge account and lose the money. So we have to go back to basics. But let's leave making money today. Let's just go to basics. Okay, fine. Okay, so now that we have the basics, let's look for where we can take this gold for a buy. So you can see where the scanner called it for a buy, right? Scanner calls gold for a buy at 3105.95. Sorry? 92, I don't understand. Are we looking at the same thing?
It's a zone, so
You said 92 or
3105.
3105.09. Okay, you are saying it's 3105.92. I still the same thing now. Oh, okay. Sorry, my daughter is calling me. Come. Come soon. Okay, so that's where the scanner has come good for a buy, right? And we know the confirmations to look out from the scanner before we take a trade for a buy, right? We know the confirmations to look out for.
The points.
Come on, are we looking at different things? This one, like,
3115. Okay, let me find. 3115. Let me try. Should I do this training now or just go and look for where we can enter price and just give us trade? Which one do you want?
come on, both of them are important.
Do you want fish or do you want to learn how to fish? We want fish now. Okay, those that want fish, raise your hand.
I want fish, I want to learn how to fish.
Those that want to learn how to fish, raise your hand. Okay, so the eyes have it. No, the nails have it. So let's. Which one is the nails?
Okay.
What's that fish? Let's get fish because we can always learn how to fish. No, the New York session is
Okay, no problem.
and
So,
we are here.
all right, fine. So you can see what I told us, right? So if we were going to take this trade, we would have taken this trade from here. Maybe somebody will say we should have taken it. How many pips is that? Okay, fine. So if price breaks 31,600 and retests. Do we know what a retest is?
Yeah.
So it goes, it breaks it, then it comes up. It comes back, but does not break 31, 31 to
31,
113.
31, no.
31,
31, 31 to 16. If it doesn't break it, then we can buy. Okay? I'm actually expecting price to get up to, I think my TP is 31, 31 close. Let me look at my TP. I'm almost, how many dollars? 0.02 loss size. Oh boy, can you imagine that I forgot to put it? I put stop loss. I didn't remember to put it. But I have two accounts. Let me check my other account. See that word, when I entered that one, the top $77 now. It's 0.0 to 1 position. Okay, my TP is 31.45. Okay. So my TP is 31.45. So let me modify this position and put it 31.45. Okay. So once price breaks 31, 31, 216, retests and stays above, then we buy. We buy to 31, 45. Now you can see that the supply zone is 31, 45, 6, 3, 7. But I won't take my TP to that point. I'll take my TP a little lower. Why? I have seen this market just 2-3 pips to that point, it will drop. So it has dealt with me a couple of times. So I have learned obedience by the things I've suffered. So now I've learned to reduce it so that before it gets there, I'm out of the market. Then if it breaks there, retests, I can take it again. So that's what we're waiting for. So price is at that point now. Someone says, so why didn't we buy at this earlier point? Fantastic, we would have also bought here. When price retests here, when price came here, when I was doing this explanation, 31.17, that was also another good place where we would have bought. After that pullback. Okay? Now we have a saying. We have a saying, I'm going to make the first statement and I expect you to complete it. Never buy.
It's a buy market.
Never buy.
It's a buy market.
And never sell.
It's a market.
Fantastic. So price is pulling back. Good. We need it to break above. Can you see what price did here? Are you seeing what price did here?
Yes.
That's what we need to see up here. When we see this happen, then we can now buy to the upside. That's what will confirm to us that price is going to the upside. How many times?
Please. I'm not lost, but I need to understand it. This price has broken this point.
Yeah.
It's gone up.
Yeah.
So if it's going to come down, it will come down to, is it down to this or down to this?
No. We need to stay around here.
You can shift ma.
We need to stay on that 31, 31, 31, 31. No.
We are recording.
31, 31, okay? 31, 31, 2, 1, 2, 16. Or it just comes slightly below it, okay? It just comes slightly below it. Then we don't even want price to close below it. If price closes below it, that might be an indication of the reversal.
Another question is why 31, 31?
Why 31, 31? Simple. Look at it now. I explained it earlier. Can you see that from here, anytime price is 31, 31, it drops? Are you seeing it?
Yes.
Anytime price comes to 31, 31, it drops. To this point now that I've broke it. But look at it when you come to history. Look at 31, 31 here. Can you see that it showed aggressively? He came back again to that 31, 31 zone. It dropped again. He came back there again. It dropped. Came back again. Dropped. So that tells you that this 31, 31 zone is a strong supply zone. Because anytime price comes here, price drops.
So if you retest, gets to that point and still comes down below the point, can we still take it?
No. If price closes
Below.
okay, see, if this sell here, right?
Yeah.
If it had closed below here, I won't buy again. I will look for opportunity to sell.
You don't.
Exactly.
So it gets to the point and shows sign that he wants to buy again, then you can take it.
No, it's not that it has shown sign. How many
Say
times?
it closes.
How many times has price come there? You think he's going to buy and he continues. He starts buying, then you enter buy and it drops.
I've seen many times.
Okay, you get that. There's in our previous company. There's a young man. I think he was. How much was? Is it Derek? Derek, that was his name then, right? That guy became, I think, 22 or 24. Made millions of dollars. He trades a strategy called break and retest. So break and retest is what I'm not showing us. When price breaks a major zone, price will come back to retest that zone. If he holds on top of that zone, then it will continue. But if price closes below that zone, it will fall.
So, Chairman, the thing is, I don't know how many people are like a few of us. When we say retest the zone and holds, means for a 5 minutes candle, for example.
I don't take trade on 5 minutes candle.
Okay, so when we say it retests and holds, explain that holds, because
Okay, what?
retest gets to that point, does not go below that point. That is
Good. So can you see that now price? We said that 31. We said that 31. Where's price? Auntie, look at something. We said 31, 216 is a major supply zone, right?
established that.
Every time that price gets there, price drops. So we now need price to go above it, like it has done.
It's done now, and it's coming back.
Come back, but doesn't close. The candle doesn't close below
Okay, so we're
it.
waiting for its closing.
Yes.
Okay, I get
But
it.
we need that candle to
It's only
close,
5 minutes
not
once it
below.
closes. If it closes below, that means it's not going to
Do you understand?
I agree. But you say you don't do 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No, not
This is
40,
15 minutes time frame.
15 minutes.
I'm
So
not
don't
waiting for
do-
5 minutes. I do my analysis on 4 hours and 3 hours. The reason why I came here is because I've already done this analysis
On the higher time
on
frame.
the higher time frame, mapped out my zone. So this was my analysis. I did this analysis by 3 a.m. this morning when lots of you were snoring.
You're tired.
You must do all those hours before you come for the 15 minutes.
Yes. So I do my analysis on higher time frame and I take my entries on lower time frame.
So at
Because
the close of the 15 minutes candle, it should not be below.
it should not be below this point. If it closes below this point, I won't buy. I'll wait for
On
some
15
time.
minutes.
On 15 minutes. That's the time zone that I do analysis. Since you've joined in live session, have you ever seen me analyze trade on 5 minutes?
Is it that
5
5
minutes.
She's never.
Yeah.
Is it that 5 minutes is not good?
I don't analyze. 5 minutes is good, but 5 minutes is too busy. Too much activity. I didn't do this analysis on this time zone. I did this analysis on 4 hours. But I'll now come and look for entries here. 4 hours.
Sorry, please, who sent for cold water?
Same over there.
What are some of the indicators of the market closure?
Some of
Indicators. You know, you kept saying the market closure.
I don't use indicators. I don't trade with indicators.
Okay. How do you now perform that the market?
That price has closed. Has closed.
Yes.
See that candle. Whenever it closes, that's when that price has closed. Look at this candle.
Sorry.
Come on, help us. How do you
The thing is, just get it over.
So answer the question. She was. Now, our zone, can you see that price is coming below 31. So if this candle closes below here, I won't be in a hurry to take another buy. I will want to see what happens. Okay? If this price is closing below here, then the new candle completes here and stops, then I will take it first.
If the new candle
The next candle that will open
goes
comes
above
here.
that support zone.
Yes, see this candle will close in 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Okay.
So when it closes, the new candle that forms, another candle will start forming on top.
Yeah. Then,
If that candle hits here
and doesn't go
and
further.
doesn't go further, I won't buy it.
Drops.
Meaning that it's going to close beneath that.
It means the forces or the principalities are there.
What it means is, look at it. Shibos, what it will mean is that this supply zone is still very strong.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't break it.
The sellers are not ready to let go. You can see all the talk of war happening around here since morning. So look at the talk of war. So for us to know that buyers are taking over, we need to see this candle close above here. Or the next candle that starts, just like this one. Can you see this one? Can you see that it came and it closed above here? Then this retest. It's just that we were analyzing. If not, we would have taken a buy at this retest. Do you get it? So if we need this candle to close above here for us to know. And at times, you see that candle close above here, then a sell will start from there. Have you noticed it before? Look at it here. Look at here. Can you see that price close above here? Can you see price close above it here? Then it dropped. Pull back again. But if you notice something, price did not really close above it. Because this week, when price weak, it means it didn't close above. So you wouldn't have taken this one because it's a week. Now you're seeing that it's closing with a long week. That long week is telling me that sellers are still very strong there. Okay? So what am I going to do? I will first go and collect the one that I've gotten before. So I'll come here first.
Close your trade.
I'll close this one first and collect this money jejely. And thank God, knowing that I have secured this one. No be so.
Yeah.
This one is what we say in Igbo. Nkem Chika.
The bread in hand.
It's watered in the bush. So I've collected this one, Nkem Chika. At least I've collected like almost $300 now. So yeah, we're Nkem Chika. So I've paid my flight ticket from Abuja to Lagos. Yes, ma'am.
So what if when it forms that triangle, some of them are shaded, while some are not.
What triangle?
Like this chart. Sometimes when it's moving very fast, you see it forming like triangles or either underneath the chart.
Are you talking about trade locker?
You're talking about trade locker.
Trade locker. Those are just signs.
Those are those entry points that trade locker is
Those
giving.
triangles, are they just
I don't take trades based on those triangles.
okay?
I've never paid attention. I've never paid attention to it. I see.
Those are
Come and
trade
see.
points. Those are trade histories.
Trade locker.
Like it shows where you enter and shows when you
So are you seeing this?
It's pulling back.
Coming down. Pulling back.
Abraham,
So,
don't sit down.
so those
Just
triangles,
take
are they
pictures
just
and
peculiar to
put
trade
it
locker
on the
alone?
group for me. They also do short videos. Ezekiel, this is Ezekiel. Ezekiel is not yet. Ezekiel is not. What's Abraham? And
Those triangles, are they peculiar to the trade locker?
trade locker, yes. So you can see now, but this is not also an indication that price is going to sell. This might be a consolidation. Look at what happened here in the morning. Can you see how price kept dancing between 31.13 and 31.13? Anybody who understands Arabella strategy would have made a lot of money between those two zones today. If you know how to trade a strategy, you would have made so much money between those two zones. Scalping. Let me also show us another thing that I've learned by observation. On the 1 hour time frame, whenever candle closes like this, there's nothing you do is going to sell. If you go back and study your chart, you see it. Whenever a 1 hour time frame closes with a major wick, price will drop. The same thing if it was selling and the buy closes like a hammer, a major wick to buy. So let's just be patient so that we know.
And there's a confusion there on that hammer.
Okay.
Sometimes the hammer is not fine, like it can have two handles.
Yeah.
Okay, see here. I don't trade candle formations. There are some people that trade candle patterns. I don't trade candle patterns. I trade demand and supply. You understand? There are certain things that you know just by observation. Over the years of studying charts, let me show you some of the things that I've observed. See, whenever price closes like this, whenever price closes like this, that after 2 weeks like this, I know it's going to back. Go back on your chart and check it. And if it's selling, you see two of them that way. If it's on the top, you see two of them, it will drop. Go back on the chart and you see it. There are some other things too that I've observed, even just looking at my MT4. I'll be looking at my phone. There's a movement I'll see on the MT4. When price wants to sell, there's a way I know, just not looking at chart, just looking at my phone. There's a movement I will see. I will know if price will sell or will buy. There's how my phone will just reset itself. And it happened while we were upstairs. That's how I knew. I did upstairs, no. Which cell was that? Okay, remember last time that I told you that I'm taking another cell? He did that thing. You were asking me if you should sell. And I said, hold on. But I didn't remember to tell you. After talking to you, I looked at my phone and I saw it. If that's why I told you people that I've taken another cell. Because of that formation that I saw. See, there are some things that you learn. They don't teach you anywhere just by studying the chart. At times I just open this chart. I'm not trading. I will just go and study history. When this happened, what happened? When this happened, what happened? When price closed this way here, what was the next thing? When price, do you understand? And you see that the market does not do anything new. The market just keeps repeating history. You want to wonder, okay, the day that gold broke 30, 40 or so, 30, yeah. And I remember I was talking with some people and I told them that gold is going to buy to 30, 50. And one of them told me, Chairman, gold has never bought to 30, 50. So how is it going to buy to 30, 50? I told him, watch. You see gold will buy to 30, 50. How did I know that? I looked at what happened previously. I marked it. So I said, okay, when price came here, this was how many pips it went. So I took that measurement to where price stopped currently, and what it gave me was 30, 50. That was how I knew that gold would get to 30, 50, even before anybody knew that. Okay, Joel already knew because he was already posting. He was already posting buy. But before he sent his buy, I had called the gold for buy to 30.50 on our live session. Because I already took that measurement. We call it ABC. So whatever price did in A and B will repeat itself in C. So if you know the A and B, you can easily know C. But that's another training for another boot camp.
Chairman, I want to ask a question. This reversed from this point. And because of knowledge, you took the trade at that point. And you made
Okay, do you know
so
why?
much money.
Do you want me to show you why I took
Why
the trade?
did you take it? What
Simple,
are you
don't worry,
look out for?
Let me tell you why. When price came here, I simply came to the 4 hours. That time that we were in the car, I simply came to the 4 hours. Okay? So when I came to the 4 hours, what I did was to look at to what point did price sell before I moved up. That was just all.
So we are looking at here, what on this?
Look at it. Look at it. Listen that. Where's my cursor? So no, this is normal. So it won't allow me to go that way. So on the higher time frame, where is this correct candle now? This is 4 hours. No, I actually wanted to check 4 hours. Let me even tell you what happened today. I wanted to check 4 hours. I didn't know I went to daily. So I took the trade based on daily time frame and picked a stop loss. But I said, this stop loss. The stop loss is too high. So I went to 1 hour. That was when I realized. So I actually took this analysis on daily this afternoon. So let me show you. But daily was a mistake because I wanted to come to 4 hours. I now saw daily and I didn't even see it. I did my analysis, took the trade here. It's when I wanted to impute the stop loss that I realized it was too wide. So I had to go check. Okay, so on daily, look at what price did previously. So this is daily, right?
Yes.
So this is today's candle, right?
Yeah.
So are you seeing? So look, can you see where price came to? Can you see where price stopped previously? Yesterday. Look at where my cursor is now. That was where price stopped yesterday. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
That was where price stopped yesterday. So automatically I know that it's going to come and retest there. So once price got to that place, I took a buy.
3054.
What if it has gone? Even if it breaks lower, I know it will still come back there. I'll just take my stop loss a little lower. So I put my stop loss, I gave, we say allowed price to breathe. I gave a little space. But I already know because price came to 30.54.221 yesterday and bought from there. I know that with this happening today, price will come back to retest that same zone before it takes off. You understand? So that is what we call a demand zone. A demand zone, what did I say a demand zone is? A demand zone is any zone in the market where buyers bought aggressively. Not just that they bought, but they bought aggressively. So look at this buy now. So yesterday, they started buying from here, right? And look at where they bought up to. Is this yesterday? No, not yesterday.
See yesterday.
No, see yesterday up here.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think I should be looking at my laptop instead of looking here. Okay, sorry. So this is yesterday. Today is Thursday now.
Got up to 3116.
Is today Wednesday or Thursday?
Yes, next week. This one is next week.
That's nice. That's nice of you.
Yeah, okay, so this is today now.
The red candle, yes.
Yeah, this is today. So I'm right now. So today was what dropped lower here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Am I correct? Good. So I just checked a previous zone where buyers bought aggressively. Aggressively means that once price came, they just went up. So I checked where that happened. And I know that that's the next place. Once price gets there, except price doesn't get there, but once price gets there, there's no demon in hell that can put it below
Did you
there.
set a buy limit?
No, I don't do pending orders. I'll wait for price to come here. I don't take pending orders. That's my personal trading philosophy. There are people that do very well with pending orders. Because the reason why I don't take pending orders is I don't want price to now get their break. You know, even when price comes to my zone, I'll still go back. So even when price came here, I went back to a lower time frame to check price action. Do you understand? So I went back to 15 minutes to check price action. Because price might come there, break that zone and keeps dropping, and to go and hit your stop loss.
Your time of checking it also exceeds your
I'll wait for a retest. Don't ever be in a rush. The market is not rushing anywhere. Even when the market takes off, it will still retest itself. So let's even go back to the lower time frame to see if what we're expecting has happened. So, but you saw this life now, right? Look at here. You would have thought a novice in the market would have jumped into buy, right?
Yeah.
So let's come back. Okay, look at this. Look at this. So what if you had jumped into buy because price was here? Now you're negative. And can you see that immediately price is now closed that zone? They not close above that zone. I close my positions. I close what? I close my position. A bet behind is worth 2 minutes. So price has come back again to retest here. Alright? So this still tells us that this zone is a major supply zone. Sellers are still very angry at that zone.
See, all the way from here, it's been repeated.
If you go back and show us his history.
And you still want to repeat yourself.
So if we took a buy anywhere there, so you now understand why I say wait for price. Price must close above, not with a wick, a full candle.
It's going to
I
close
tell you
below.
now that it's dropping.
It's going to go close below.
You understand?
25 more seconds.
So most likely now, this is what price is most likely going to do. Price might not be coming back to the test here. You get? Because since this happened, price has not closed around here. He broke it here. So price might be coming back to retest this
If you retest that point, what next?
and go back up to now go and form a higher high.
But if it still goes below that,
Ma?
it's going to be a sell.
No.
Sorry? I
Chairman,
didn't
you
hear what you
said-
said.
If it still goes below where
If
you're
it goes below that,
expecting,
then that means it's dropping.
Chairman, you
Just
said it will retest that point, but break it before.
I said what I think it is coming to do if it keeps coming below is when it gets here, that means it has come to retest this zone. If this zone holds, then it will not create a higher high. It will take off. But if this zone doesn't hold, then it will drop further low. Is this clear?
yeah, perfect.
Now see, let me also tell us something when you're trading. Repeat this with me. No trade
No trade
is a good trade.
is a good trade.
We want to write that down. No trade is a good trade. It's better you don't take a trade at all than you take a trade and lose your money. Hello? It's better that your $100 account is still $100 than because your hand is scratchy. You go enter trade, come lose $30. You end up with $70. So make it a part of your philosophy. No trade is a good trade. No trade is what? So if all your conditions don't meet, don't sell. Don't get into the trade. Another thing probably I would have done is when it's closed, I would have called for a sell. because we could have made money from here up to here, because would have exited somewhere around here. Then when this price started to drop. Then let me also show you another thing that I taught us. I said whenever okay, so he took the sell, it's already $11 in profit. $18 in profit.
Who else have made money again?
Who else took the sell? Because with what I'm teaching here, you don't even with what I'm teaching here, you don't even need me to tell you buy sell.
Yes.
Why we're doing this is so that you will know where to buy and when to sell on your own. You understand? So even while I was analyzing here, because before price did this, you